Life4 here, bringing you some more UPA content. Here we got UPA Week 5 going up against Jack, aka Gray, coach of the Vancouver Titangs. Make sure to check him out in the description down below, along with all of the other fantastic coaches. And yeah, let's just get right into it. But right before we do, make sure that if you are enjoying this content, to please like it and subscribe, maybe even leave a comment. But yeah, let's just get right into the matchup. And his team consists of Urshifu Single Strike, Tangrowth, Swampert, Gardevoir, Colossal, Clefairy, Duraludon Gmax, Zeraora, Quillfish, Tornai, and Exploud. And of the mons that I expect Urshifu Single Strike to come 100% of the time. Same with Zeraora. I think that Tangrowth is a great bring here. I think that Swampert is a good bring. I think Gardevoir is a fantastic way to potentially revenge Latios if I'm not Scarf, because I think Gardevoir runs Scarf here, or an Excadrill. If that is running Trace, it can trace my Sandrush and then be faster than me. I don't expect Colossal or Clefairy. I think that I have good ways around both, specifically Excadrill, which I think is a massive threat to his team if Tangrowth ever happens to go down. Next up, I think he would bring the Duraludon Gmax. Gmax is just such a busted mechanic. I see no reason to leave it on the bench. But with the rest of his mons, I expect that this, if it doesn't come, I wouldn't be incredibly surprised, but I'm about 80% sure it comes in 20% for another mon to come. Zeraora, like I said, probably just going to come 100% of the time. Speed tier, I think, allows it to run Adamant versus me and just do a shit ton of damage with either a Bulk Up or Calm Mindset. I think Bulk Up is better this week. I don't think he needs grass coverage for anything, because fighting will hit my Gigalith just fine. And that fighting coverage would be close combat. Quillfish don't expect to come. I don't think he needs the spikes. I brought Toxtricity most weeks, so I don't think Toxic spikes are very helpful. And I have Drill, which is one of the best spinners in the game. Tornai could come. I don't see it coming when I have threats like Toxtricity, Cinderace to outspeed it. Gigalith will just hard wall it, so I don't expect Tornai to come. And then, last but not least, Exploud I could see coming. He's brought it a fair few times, and it has Soundproof, which is nice for the Toxtricity potentially. So yeah, and from what I saw in the mocks, shout out to King Arthur, dude is a legend, great build support, and great mock support as well, and just a generally nice guy to talk to. But yeah, from what I saw, he brought Urshifu, Tangrowth, Swampert, Gardevoir, Duraludon, and Zeraora, which is a squad that I expect to come. I think that it functions well. And the sets that I'm most likely to see, in my opinion, I think Banded Urshifu, Assault Vest Tangrowth, some bulky Swampert to get up rocks and flip turn on out, Scarf Gardevoir, Bulk Up Zeraora, and then Life Orb Duraludon Gigantamax. But let's just get right into my sets. Starting off with Drill, holding a Chople Berry to beat any form of Zeraora, really. If I don't let it set up too far, we should just be good to beat any Zeraora. Sandrush for the ability. I like just being able to go fast here. Outspeeding his entire team up to, I think, Adamant Scarf Urshifu. Creeping like Excadrill or something like that. Creeping Adamant Drill. I think that's how fast you would potentially want to go. But I'm not sure. EQ, Iron Head, Rapid Spin, Toxic. Dual stabs here. Great, hit everything neutrally. Although Tangrowth still can shrug them off, but I didn't feel like fitting X's on. We have Toxic to nail the Tangrowth anyways, and then Rapid Spin for hazard removal in case he does want to bring the Quillfish or even just rocks. They're not the nicest thing to my team, especially to my Cinderace, but they don't really matter too much in my opinion. And we get to be Max Attack Adamant with 116 speed to guaranteed outspeed some Scarf Urshifu that I decided on during building. I'm not sure how fast it was, but it is the most likely variant of Scarf Urshifu I would think to come. And then the rest can just be an HP, and we have a nice Excadrill set. Up next, we have our Gigalith, Leftovers, Sandstream, Stealth Rock, Toxic, Rock Blast, Body Press. Rocks, fantastic here. I like my rocks a lot, just to be able to residually chip down his team, which does In my opinion, the team that he'll bring against me will use like a fair bit of momentum probably, and just wearing things down is nice with the combination of rocks and sand. Toxic, really nice to potentially nail things coming in on me. Maybe Urshifu if that wants to come in hard, maybe Zeraora, maybe Tangrowth if that wants to come in hard, maybe even Swampert. I think Toxic can nail any of those mons fine. Rock Blast, just general stab coverage, good for the Torn, even like a sub-variant of Torn. And then Body Press last move, good damage. And Spadef Gigalith. I like Spadef here a lot. Up next, we have Banded Cinderace. I think that this mon once again has a fantastic matchup. Once we remove any Swampert set, we should be all good to win. Pretty similar set to what I ran last week. We do not get to run Adamant, unfortunately, again this week, but I think that Jolly does just fine here. And we are just running dual fire move, U-turn, high jump kick. It was a toss-up between Flare Blitz and Sucker Punch for me to be able to outspeed things like Scarf Gardevoir and Sucker it, or things like Urshifu and Sucker Scarf Urshifu, but Sucker doesn't do anything to that. And then Zeraora. I think that, but Flare Blitz to not miss if I don't, at the cost of taking some recoil, was fine in my opinion. And then, yeah. Up next, Life Orb, G-Max Toxtricity, Punk Rock for the ability, obviously. 3 attacks, Sludge Wave, Boom Burst, Overdrive, along with Shift Gear. Originally I had Drain Punch, but after my mock with King Arthur, I realized that, you know what? Sludge Wave, I think, is the wave. Damage to Tangrowth, especially Assault Vest variant of Tangrowth, really important, and Sludge Wave lets me do that. Obviously, I'm running Life Orb over Throat Spray, so I think that maxing for a special attack raise is also quite important. And then, yeah, Boom Burst, Overdrive, and Shift Gear. Up next, we have our Feeny holding the lefties, Misty Surge for the ability, Nature's Madness, Moonblast, Taunt, and Defog. I think that these moves are the best. In my opinion, Madness is good to just wear down his bulk. Moonblast for the Urshifu is necessary. Taunt, again, for his bulk, especially non-Assault Vest Tangrowth, but I really think that Assault Vest is the bring. Bulkier mons, even like sub-mons, potentially. Taunting Zeraora on the switch into potentially block setup, also pretty cool. And then Defog in case he does bring Hazard, because he does have a pretty strong Hazard game. And lastly, Specs Latios. I like Specs here a lot. It does so much damage, especially Psyshock to just generally rock things. Draco he has no switch into, aside from like Gardevoir, and because his Steel type is Duraludon. Duraludon takes 50, or it takes not 50. It takes 100% when Gigantamaxed. It takes 200% when not. So it's not switching. Shadow Ball for the Gardevoir switching, and then Trick. I like potentially nailing something of his with Specs, potentially the Tangrowth or the Swampert. I think both of which nailed with Specs are really powerful. But yeah, these are my sets, and I will see you guys in the battle. Alrighty, and we are at team preview. We see, actually I'm pretty sure this is the exact team I faced in my mock battle. Urshifu, Zeraora, Swampert, Tangrowth, Duraludon, G-Max, and Gardevoir. Yeah, that's the exact team I faced. At lead, I really just like an aggressive lead Cinderace. The worst thing that he could lead for me is Zeraora maybe, or Swampert. And if he leads either of those, I can just U-turn, or I can Pyro Ball the Zeraora and just take a bunch of chip. But honestly, I think U-turn is probably just my play against most leads. I'm going to try to import my sets quickly on this calc, and we will see if I can do that or not. What are we? We're in UPA. UPA week 5. I want to upload it to PokePaste. I want to copy it and put it into the calculator. Looks like we locked lead pretty quickly though compared to him, so we do have a little bit of time. And only imported sets. Okay. We are exactly where we need to be from my point of view. Alrighty, so good luck, have fun to Jack. And yeah, let's just hope we can pull out a dub, continue our winning streak. He leads Kuma, which is the Urshifu. I kind of want to scout for Scarf here, but like, that might be a little risky. But like, here's the thing. I think Banded Pyroball is just really free. Like, maybe he goes hard pert. Maybe high jump kick was my play. I kind of wish he switches. Okay. Hard into Greg. That is probably the Seismitoad it is. We just Pyroball here. And we actually get a good chunk off. That might be like... Ooh, and we burn? That is huge. I'm sorry. Use lefties. Okay. Lefties Toad. But that will obviously get negated by burn. What do I want to do now? He might just want to grab his rocks here, which is a totally fair play. I actually like just hard Latios. Yeah, let's do that. I expect some sort of like Scarf Gardevoir, if I'm being honest, and that could be like his tertiary or secondary check to sand after drill, or not after Tangrowth. I think that Scarf Gardevoir tracing Sand Rush is probably his secondary answer to sand. But I'm just gonna go hard into my Latios. Maybe he flips turns, but I think that Rocks is his play here. Yeah, he just flip turns? Okay. He does have Zeraora here, or Urshifu, either of which are fine switch-ins for him. Let's see. Urshifu coming out, probably. I really do want to scout for Scarf on there, but, kind of concerned too, because that could mean my Latios goes down. And when I have a perfectly healthy Feeny in the back, there's no reason to risk it. Yeah. Yeah, no reason to risk this here. He probably just U-turns even. So I just have to go... I could go Gigalith here on the predicted U-turn. And that'll grab me a little bit more momentum than going hard into Feeny, because it doesn't allow Zeraora, to come in as easy. Yeah. Let's just see how that goes. Sandstream. He does just U-turn, perfect. That does a lot. 140 or 191 down to 141. Let's check if that is banded. Urshifu level 50. U-turn. That does not look like banded damage. Maybe this is like adamant. Yeah, that looks like an adamant high roll to me. He probably will just flip turn here, so I kind of just want to grab rocks. Maybe we trade rocks? Maybe he's AV Swampert, but I just like getting my rocks here. I do think that he will either flip turn or we trade rocks. Looks like we're trading rocks. Okay. Level 50 Swampert. That is also burnt. Has like a, or it is doing like 40 with, whatchamacallit, Earthquake. So I'm just gonna body press. He flip turns. Cool. And flip turn, let's see if this is offensive. Flip turn, burned. From offensive, it would do about 37 to 45. I don't know exactly where I was leaving off because I wasn't paying attention fully, but I don't believe that that is that type of damage. I kind of just want to potentially fodder my Gigalith to sleep. Is he helmet? No. Okay. Is he lefties? No. 130, 141, 162, 177 down to 130. That could be offensive. There's not 177. 173 down to 140. That actually does look like an offensive pert. I'm sitting toxic here though. I really wish I toxic last turn. He just knocks off my lefties, that's fine. Playing really aggressively with this Gigalith. Please connect. Thank you. That is incredible toxic on the Tangrowth here. Yeah. Unfortunately now our Gigalith isn't going to be able to recover any health throughout this game, but I do think that that's not as important as it may seem. Let's see. Hello, Tox. No, I don't really have a great switch in my opinion, to this thing. So, yeah. I kind of want to go hard Cinderace here. The worst thing that happens is he puts me to sleep, but I think AV Tangrowth is his set. Just because he clicked knockoff, basically. Rocks. Power Whip. He does connect. Please don't take too much Cinderace. Okay. Perfect. What's his Pyro Ball switch in? Swampert is taking way too much, honestly, at this point, to really want to switch in. But either way, Banded U-turn should do about half to a Tangrowth, right? Tangrowth. Level 50. Probably a little more Spadaf trying to handle toxicity. That would looks like kill. So I'm just going to U-turn, but I don't expect him to stay in, obviously. I think that he switches. Ugh, putting my Cinderace in Sucker Punch range from Urshifu is not ideal. He just goes out into Greg. That is the Swampert. U-turn. Big U-turn. That's big damage. Kind of just want to go Latios at this point. No reason not to. Yeah. I'm just gonna go Latios and Latios to Swampert. Level 50. Shadow Ball looks like it'll do about 40, and I think that we could potentially catch Gardevoir coming in. So all of that makes me just want to click Shadow Ball as my play here. I don't think that he would go hard into the Urshifu. I really just don't like that play, if I'm being honest. So I don't think he would do it. His Tangrowth probably has Earthquake or Bulldoze. Probably Earthquake to hit my Toxtricity at this point. So like if he goes hard into guard, I think that's his play here. So I'll just Shadow Ball that, get somewhat aggressive, but just like I think it kills the Pert, right? It should. It does. Okay. Perfect. Where's the Cinderace? Switch in now. He does get free Urshifu. Ugh. I'm gonna go Feeny this time on his free Urshifu. But we did get a Mon, which is huge. Now, anytime that Tangrowth is in, we can't really go hard Cinderace, unfortunately. But anytime it's in, we kind of just have a bunch more options. And there comes the Urshifu again. Gonna take a little bit of Rock's Chip. And now here we go out into the Feeny. I can potentially defog away my own rocks right here. And also his, but I still think U-turn is his play here 100% of the time, but seeing as we went Gigalith last time, maybe we're conditioning him to not want to U-turn. So That might be a plus. Let's just see what exactly he wants to do, though. He could go for that raw Wicked Blow at this point, which would be scary. Misty Surge, there goes the Misty Terrain. No status options now. Gotta keep that in mind for myself. He just U-turns though, good play. I really wanted to condition him to not do that, but it looks like he is fine with potentially risking stuff like this. But it's okay, we can probably just go hard into our, whatchamacallit, hard into our Gigalith on the Zera. He does have a free bulk up or Calm Mind depending on his set. I really think that he would be bulk up this week. I think physical is better, but he might want to go special, and I understand if he does, but I don't think he needs grass coverage this week. So I would just believe that he would be bulk up physical this week. We do get our sand up, which is nice. We should hopefully win. He just goes for the Plasma Fists. This move looks fantastic in game. How much does that do? That nearly killed. I believe that was like 98 or something like that. Let's calc his set. Gigalith to Zeraora. Level 50 obviously. Plasma Fists? He is probably Adamant. Adamant Plasma Fist. That does look like about Adamant Plasma Fist damage. Toxic on the off chance that we are alive after this turn, but doubt it. I believe he revealed Life Orb, right? Or is that just Sand Chip? I need to pay attention this turn. Just Sand Chip, okay. We have free Drill though. Free Drill. He could be Shuka. Do we kill through Shuka? It looks like we are about killing through Shuka, either way. He could have some bulk though, but I'm spin, so I think Earthquake is my play, because I'm not as deep. I think if he's Shuka, he'll die to Sand. But where's the Sandstorm button? Yeah. Adamant is doing like 50 to our Chople Berry. I should have just gone hard into whatchamacallit. That would have been a play and a half. Hard into my what is that mon called? That looks like it can get Iron-Headed, honestly, at this point. He's kind of worn down. I think I can like Iron-Head and then probably spin if I think that's range. Either way, Sand is up for a little bit longer. Tangrowth level 50. He switches. Skytree, what is this? That is the Duraludon. He could be Shuka Berry, but either way, Specs Latios would kill any form of Duraludon aside from Assault Vest. The Mist is gone. Well, now that the Mist is gone especially. That would have been a stupid play by me if I went for it. I think that Spin is my play, maybe. I doubt that he just raw maxes in front of me just to die unless he's Shuka. Yeah, he switches. Okay. Spagatum. That is the Tangrowth, of course. We got him in a tough spot though, with all this stuff doing a ton of damage to him. And we are even fast Excadrill now. We get rid of rocks. Sand is gone. So this Excadrill at +1 is a 184. Zero Aura at level 50. Adamant. Hits 195. I don't know how fast Cinderace hits, because that's all as fast as he needs to be. I don't think he's ready to give up Tangrowth. Yeah, I'm gonna EQ. Oh, he does Sand. That's unfortunate. Not ideal. Does look like he's about to die to Toxic though. And he does go for an Earthquake of his own. Fair enough. We actually chew that. Please don't die to Toxic. I'll spin to kill this thing, just to get a secondary speed boost and then outspeed the Zero Aura after. Damn. I overpredicted, but it's fine, because I think I'm being rewarded for it. Cool. Grab a secondary speed boost, and Drill will kill the Tangrowth. And at this point, Toxtricity looking fantastic to potentially try to clean one up versus a Zera. I don't know how much it can do to me. So yeah. But we're actually +2. No. So let's see what exactly he wants to go out into. Skytree, that is the Duraludon. What do I lose by Earthquaking here? Duraludon, level 50 of course. Dynamax. 58.6 to 70.3. I think that just Earthquaking is my play, and if he wants to max, he can max and take out my Drill. But at this point, like, that would require his max, and if we even crit here, that would be insane, but I doubt that we would, because obviously that's a very low chance. But hey, give me your one time. That looks around 70%, so maybe on a high roll, max roll, we can kill. Not quite though. And he just goes for a max Overgrowth. That's interesting. What grass move does this thing get? Is that like Solar Beam? It gets Solar Beam, yeah. Makes some sense. And I can go out into my Cinderace and click Pyro Ball. And hopefully we connect and knock this thing out. That, I mean, like, yeah. Do we connect? We missed! God damn it! That's annoying as shag. Had Flare Blitz to click, but like, mildly annoying. Okay. Okay, time to go out into my Latios. And just click. That's annoying because Cinderace did so much here. I guess that's karma for me burning early on. Yeah. I can just Shadow Ball here again, because that should kill. Even maxed. He lives as he Assault Vest? God damn it! God fucking damn it.
That is not good. Does Duraludon get a ground move? Gets Stomping Tantrum. What do you run? Stomping Tantrum? That's so... ugh. That's just not... ugh. I don't think the burn really mattered that much. But even if he's Stomping Tantrum, I would be really surprised. And if I max, or if I shift gear here, I can potentially reverse sweep it. So I'll shift gear. Is he Stomping Tantrum? He's just Draco. We dodged. That's huge. Karma. Okay. A battle filled with misses and mishaps. I'll just... do I want to save a max turn? Yeah, I'll save a max turn. Go Boom Burst. We're just raw life orb. If we were throat spray, that might have been clean. We got terrain recovery, so we're fine. We're chilling. And at this point, this stupid Duraludon, cause of all my problems. But then he misses a Draco, so I guess it's karma. Still picked up 3 Mons. So he has Zeraora left. He has Urshifu left. What else? Zeraora, Urshifu. He's lost his Pert. He's lost his Tangrowth. He's lost his Duraludon. Has he lost another Mon? Trying to think. We can check. No, he's Gardevoir still, but that doesn't beat the Tox. We might just win. Depending on Toxtricity. +2 to a Urshifu. Level 50. Not Dynamaxed. If we Dynamax ourselves, looks like G-Max Stun Shock. If he goes hard, Zera, cool play. He could Sucker, is probably his move of choice here. No, it's not. See Assault Vest on here? No. Yeah. Para Fusion? Para Poison? Poison. Wicked Blow? Cool. Don't die to Poison. I want my special attack raise. Looks like he'll die to poison though. That's why we asked for the para. It's fine. Now he has Gardevoir. He has Zeraora. $50. I can max Ooze to get a special attack raise. Looks like he's in range. He's taken rocks 3 times. He better be in range. Yeah, there it goes. He has a Gardevoir, and I don't think that'll outspeed me at +2. And then he has... what's that last Mon? I don't know. Why can't I recall this off the top of my head? I don't know, but Toxtricity, putting in the finest of work for the first time all season. Karen, that's the last Mon. Or no, yeah, that's the Gardevoir. And that shit can get max oozed. Yeah. Max ooze, go. But like, either way, I think his Zera's gone, so we shouldn't be beating my, Okay. I think Tox wins. That's a crit. That does not matter at all. Looks like we got it. I don't know what his last mon is, but I'm excited that Toxtricity finally... Oh, that was his last mon. Never mind. We did it. Let's go. 2-0 victory. That Pyro Ball miss was huge, but the Draco miss was even bigger. So... that was a iffy game, but we did it. We moved to 3-2, which is huge. Toxtricity did work, which is huge. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And that's all for me. Until next time, or actually, before I do that, make sure to check check Jack's channel out in the description down below. Fantastic content creator. I watched him a little bit, and I think I really like his content, and he's playing late, so thanks to him for that. And please do check him out in the description down below. And yeah, until next time, Jesse504 out.